What's up YouTube, my name's Objective, and in today's video we're going to be talking about the differences between Season 2 of The Walking Dead TV show and Season 2 or Volume 2 of The Walking Dead comic. So to start us off, we have one of the biggest differences is that there is no longer Shane because he died in the first volume. Oh, by the way, spoilers. But anyways, there's no Shane because he died in the first volume at the very end, and also we meet Tyrese and his daughter and her boyfriend, which his daughter and boyfriend are two different two brand new characters that weren't in the TV show, and she's kind of a replacement for Sasha, and those other people that Tyrese was with, those people aren't there. So this is one of the biggest things because Tyrese kind of plays that backup role to Rick, and he's kind of like the second in command. He has his hammer and he really gets down and dirty with the zombies, and he's kind of their second in command, and he's really one of the biggest protectors of the group. Another big difference is that the group goes to a place called Hillshire Estates, and that's actually where they plan on settling down and living, but it turns out that there are a lot of walkers in the actual Hillshire Estates place, and that's where Alan's wife Donna actually dies, and this causes Alan to go into a deep depression where he wants to kill himself, but then Andrea convinces him not to so that he can take care of his children. Now Alan and Donna are actually characters that aren't in the TV show, they're only in the comic book series, so that's actually a big difference because these two so far have played a big role, some of the core members of the group, and whenever Donna dies, they actually have like a big time relapse, and they really look at the whole world in perspective because one of their own just died, one of the people that they actually got attached to and that they thought was going to be surviving with them forever. So another difference is that Sophia actually survives throughout this season or this volume 2, and Carol actually forms a relationship with Tyrese and they become lovers. So that's a big difference from the TV show because Tyrese really never talked to Carol, and the only time that he really talked with her is whenever he got angry and wanted to kill her because she killed his girlfriend. So then the part where Carl actually gets shot is the same because that's how they get to Herschel's farm, just like in the TV show. So that part's pretty much the same, but a difference is that there's no Beth on the farm once they get to Herschel's farm, and Herschel actually has like 7 kids, something like that, and I don't think any of these kids are actually in the TV show. They have different names and everything. They're kind of similar, but there's actually no Beth. There's still a Maggie, and Glenn actually still hooks up with Maggie in this volume, or that's a big similarity to the TV show because that's a big part of the TV show. So then another thing that happens is there's actually all the walkers in the barn, but this time instead of Herschel hiding it, he actually goes right out and tells them don't sleep in the barn because that's where we keep all the dead ones, because they don't want to kill the walkers because they think that there's still going to be a cure coming. So that's a pretty big difference because it doesn't cause Shane to like go snooping around and then just want to kill all of them. And also I forgot what his name was, but the guy who actually shows up on the farm that's from a different group, they actually don't have to contemplate killing him because he never shows up. He's never in the comic book series. And then another thing that happens is they actually get kicked off of the farm by Herschel. He actually comes out and threatens to kill Rick if he doesn't leave, so that they just leave and they go exploring, and they can't find any food, but then eventually they come across the prison, which is where volume 3 kicks in, so that'll be for a different episode. But another thing to mention is that Glenn and Maggie actually stay at the farm with Herschel because Herschel doesn't want Maggie to leave, and Glenn is in love with Maggie, so he's going to stay there. And another thing that happens, just as a side note, is that Sophia is actually like having a crush on Carl, and she wants him to be her boyfriend, so that's another thing that's kind of funny that happens in the comic book series that never happens in the TV show because Sophia actually goes missing and dies. So those are all the similarities and differences between the comic book series and the TV show for Season 2. If you guys enjoyed this video, please do leave a like, don't forget to subscribe, and see ya. So that being said, let's get started. So what we're going to be doing is